Summary for Damascus and its countryside, February 21, 2013. Starting from the middle of capital Damascus, where it got up to a series of explosions. The strongest one was because of Bobby-dropped car in Al-Mazrah next to Al-Baath Party headquarters and the surrounding places of Al-Iman Mosque. The explosion resulted in 57 martyrs, among them a number of children, and about 237 injured, as well as 17 civil cars were burned. Free Syrian Army issued a statement refusing its responsibility for this explosion and accusing Assad regime in fabricating it. In برزة also two explosions occurred in the area. The first was near anti-drugs branch and the second one was in Hamish police station, followed by some clashes there. Assad forces shelled the area by the heavy artillery, and that led to a number of injured citizens, and some clashes also took place between the FSA members and Assad forces near Hamish checkpoint, along with an existing of them near the officer resort. Two shells fell on Al-Umayyin Square near the General Staff's building, and an eyewitness declared that the citizens in Damascus moved carefully for fear that some other shells may fall, particularly after the falling of a third mortar shell on Al-Jahiz Park, preceded by two shells which fell near the General Staff's building in Damascus. A car belonging to Assad forces crashed a woman when she was passing the road near Al-Bahsa Strat Souk, that led to the death of the woman, and the car was overturned. A big number of Assad forces also renewed its presence from the early morning near Bolman Garage, and some activists mentioned that a number of the soldiers were Lebanese who belonged to Hezbollah Lebanese party, thus fighting next to Assad forces. In Al-Wadi region, a number of security members with Doshka machine guns existed in front of Armush building till the beginning of Al-Wadi from the direction of Al-Salhiyah. As for the eastern Ghouta, after the massacre which occurred in Hamouriya as a result of MiG raids upon the area yesterday resulted in 52 victims, Assad forces shelled today the housed alleys there by missile launchers, killing 9 martyrs. Al-Utaiba also exposed to a heavy tank shelling upon the towns. As for Shebaa, which faced the same destiny for the 82nd days successively. In Madjara, the missile launcher violent shelling led to a number of wounded, some of whom had critical injuries. In Akraba, Assad forces burnt a number of the citizens' houses, along with violent clashes which took place nearby the town between Assad forces and FSA members. In the Anir countryside, Al-Ruhaiba witnessed breaking on attacks searching for wanted, along with firing on the air by Assad forces. As to the southern part of Damascus, yesterday shelling led to 3 martyrs at least and a number of injured near Palestine Rotary. Also Al-Yarmouk and Al-Hajar al-Aswad exposed to a shelling by Assad mortars and missile launchers. Haza witnessed MiG shelling by phosphorus bombs resulted in 10 wounded, and a big devastation affected the houses and shops. Shelling Yalda and Beit Sahem killed 2 children and wounded 10, as well as damages affected the buildings. Babila and Sidi Magdad quarter also witnessed violent shelling by the located tanks in Sidi Magdad checkpoint, targeting the housed alleys. In Al-Qadam, a located tank belonging to the regime was recorded in Old Dara Highway near Bursaid area. Assad forces also attacked a house in Al-Midan near Al-Hakal graveyard main gate and arrested 3 young men. Moreover, Jober, Zakia and Yabrud areas witnessed an irregular shelling in the morning today, and that led to a number of wounded, among whom are children and women. Al-Qابون quarter. As to Al-Zabadani, Assad forces shelling caused a burnt building and a number of wounded in the industrial region in Al-Qابون. Military consolidation for Assad forces entered Daraya from the eastern entrance of the city, coming from Al-Mazza military airport as an attempt to assault the city, where some clashes took place managed by the FSA members who broke on some hideaways for regime forces. The shelling on the city led to a huge devastation, affected the city and Al-Kabir Mosque, along with the rising of thick smoke as a result of burning the houses. Finally, Sakba recorded a number of the martyrs and wounded because of the missile launcher shelling on the town.